Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen to another Starcraft 2 broadcast with me, Tony, and this time we have a Terran versus Terran here on the Shattered Temple. It's between the blue Terran player Aliado. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, dude. Sorry. And me, Nuke, spawning as the red Terran. So as you can see, it's a Terran versus Terran. And I'm casting this game only because I want to show you the build order of this dude over here. So as you can see, that's quite an early scout from Mr. Aliado. Quite an early scout, I have to say. And here as I'm starting my usual supply depot with 9 supply depot, or actually 10 supply depot. I have to say that about that. And I always on the Shattered Temple or any kind of 4-player map, I scout after supply depot, because that's quite natural. So as you can see, making SCVs, the usual stuff. I actually starting to get the timings right now. So yeah, Mr. I'm gonna call him the Blue Terran. I'm not gonna butcher his name anymore. So yeah, he's making a second supply depot. What the fuck? Anyway, so yes, he's counted pretty early. So that's why I thought that he's over here or over here, because that was a pretty early scout, and people don't usually scout that early. So I thought these close spawns, but apparently I was wrong. Anyway, so yeah, so that's a pretty strange builder. Look, my barracks is way in front, but he's making a 12 racks, but he's already made 3 supply depots. Which is quite very strange. And I'm getting my refinery down, because I was going for my patterned drops, which I always, pretty much every fucking game I do. I don't know, I just love my drops. So anyways, scouting over here, failing at scouting, and then I pretty much know where he is, so kind of a fail for my part, but you know, wasn't that bad. Anyway, so he's throwing down his second barracks. Well, going to. Apparently this SCV will make it. So yeah, SCV, man, and I find him. So I see those 3 supply depots. I was like, what the fuck? And then I see his barracks and second barracks. So I immediately decide to throw in my second barracks. So my second barracks is just a little bit behind. Yeah, 2 seconds behind. But I already have 2 Marines and he has only 1. And I actually decided to build a supply depot over here, just to actually mess him up, to think I suck at playing. But I do cancel this because I don't want to actually build one in his base, because that would be fucking stupid. So yeah, there's the auto command from me, and second gas on the way, plus tech lab on this barracks. I'd suggest not building a tech lab at the first tech lab. To not be at your wall of barracks, because then your wall of becomes extremely more weaker to banelings or marauders or marines. Just don't do that. And I start getting stim, which is another thing you don't have to do. Don't get upgrades from it, because from this tech lab, which is in this position, because easily can get sniped. Alright, let's look at the other guy's base. So he's making alright 4 barracks. That's interesting. I'm getting a reactor in the other barracks, because I'm going 3 racks. It's supply depot. But my 3rd racks will be on the way, so I'm making marauders, sim, and we'll be getting some marines out. But as you can see, he's doing only marines, which, not that I don't like marines, that's actually quite a strange build. Let's look at the army tab. Well, it's pretty solid right now, but if you look at the units, I'm way ahead, and I already have my mule down. He's just now starting his command center. Over command, and yeah, he's still making only marines, and not only that, he's sticking with marines. Look, he's making 4 marines at once, right? APM. Let's look at the APM. My APM is much higher. Mine's 40. Mine's at the blistering 60 APM. I'm impressed with myself even. So yeah, at the same time, look at the protection tab. I'm making a barracks, a factory, a marauder, 2 marines at the same time, and stem, which is almost finished. Takes quite a while to finish this shit, I have to admit. And they say that the in the new patch 1.3 they'll make this shit even more. And what the hell did you just did, you fucking idiot? Did he just use this first 150? Yes, he used his 50 energy on a fucking scan, you dumbass. But as you can see, he's pushing out with Marines. What are you doing, you idiot? He sounds like I don't want to count. That's roughly 15 Marines. Because I don't give a shit about counting. Now make that 13 Marines. Yeah, I failed. And as you can see, I'm getting my expo. Getting Tech Lab. Reactors. Now I have my 3 reactors now. Good. Well, while I'm good building shit, I already have Siege Tank. A Siege Tech, I guess it shows. This is on the way from the other right? Because you can see he's trying to push in, but wow, this guy's failing super hard. Look at that. Only Marines, which and I do have stim. I don't stim because then I need to wait for drops to heal my units, and I definitely don't want that. But he still has a little team of 4 Marines here. What the hell is he doing with those guys? He's trying to hide them. Alright, but let's look at these well, his base is still fucking the same. He's not even getting gas, which I'm extremely... I don't even know how the hell does he do that. So he has so his macro is slipping up. Look, he has 600. He's not doing anything. He's just making Marines, which I think I gotta say it's fucking stupid. Oh wait, he's now drops a mule, and I'm already. Let's look at the unit stab again. I'm 25 STVs and no mule, which is kind of a fail. I'm missing my macro as well. I need to spend those mules. Kind of bad. And I'm sending my Starship, what the hell am I speaking? And there's my mule. My macro is not slipping. My macro is just a little bit slipping out because I don't have enough prediction building. So, but you know, I can happily work at 1 base, 3 reactors, 1 factory, and a single starport. So I'm actually pushing out here. As you can see, he's still trying to rally Marines. Here, where is his barrack? Where are his barracks rallied to? No, they're not rallied anymore. He's adding a 5th barracks, and still no gas from this guy. I already have Siege Tank, Siege Tech. Siege Tech is done. Why am I not sieging this tank up? I have no idea. I already have 1 more. Whoa! I just saw this bug. What the hell? Why is this mineral patch? So apparently this is the retarded mineral patch. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see now I have 2 tanks. They're sieged up. They do a shit ton of damage, and yeah, he's still doing this. Mass Marines. Damn you, idiot. Protection tab on the way. He's still getting gas, getting another gas, getting orbital command, getting supply depot, getting orbital. That's pretty much everything I'm doing. I'm not doing any shit because I was actually whoa, and yeah, he at the same time he's actually pushing out with Marine. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? I don't lose a single unit there. My Marauders are quite bad. This guy has 5 HP, but he has 3 kills, so we can let that go. We're gonna cut him some slack. I'm making 2 NMX, which are gonna be enough to heal my army. There's the mule. I'm not letting my macro slip out. And let's look at his base again. I think, yes, he finally decided to cap a geyser, which is impressive. He stopped sticking only to Marines. I mean, what the hell? I have siege tanks, man. Do something about it. Second guy, well, that's quite late, my friend. So this guy's already so far behind. I can't even believe how far behind he is. I mean, yes, his minerals are well, nicely saturated. Yeah, nice saturation. But I have 29 SCVs compared. I'm over 11 SCVs ahead and 1 mule also. Which my income is. What is the height? I don't know. Just income is how do you say? Look, I'm so far ahead of him. Gas is. I'm not gonna even see gas. Harvesters 30, 18. No way. Units. I have 13 Marauders, 4 dropship, 3 siege tanks, 15 Marines versus his 34 Marines. Wow. And look at this. I have concussive shots. I have stim. I have the combat shields. This guy is just, no, he's no not get he finally decided to get a tech lab. Damn you, idiot. So I'm getting more dropships, but I am a bit supply blocked. So yeah. I'm waiting here to get 50 energy so I can call it a supply drop, because I really need this. Ooh, spiky. I really need the supply. Anyway, so this. So I'm still trying to saturate this. No, I'm kind of not saturating. Dude, what are you doing? Don't let your macro slip. Use this minimal. Yeah, there's the transfer of SCVs. It's good. I should still make some more SCVs. Let's get the production tip back on. I'm making one medevac. He's getting 10 infantry level, armor level 1 infantry. Armor level 1. What the hell? Yeah, sorry about that. So as you can see, he has a supply drop. He's. Ooh, what is that? So he has a tech lab going here. Dual tech labs, one reactor. He decided finally got some gas going, and he's making a factory. Actually, he's retarded, so he's finally decided to get the combat shields and making one marauder. So goodies to him. What the hell am I? Switched up. Well, that's a epic fail. But he's making 2 marauders. Great. I have 16 marauders. Not only that, I have. Look at what's coming his way. I have. That's 7 fully loaded dropships, with 1 more to go. Yeah, I think it just. Yep, there's the 8th one. So yeah, pretty awesome. Good. So at this moment, this guy has quite a lot of marines. It's quite a formidable force of marines, but nothing. He doesn't even have stim, which is incredibly stupid from him. And a random SCV being a fucking retard, staring at the king cliff. Oh my god, this guy's. But look, just look at that. I'm just dropping siege tanks. Siege tanks are here. I'm blowing his supply. I'm thinking supply cap him. No, I didn't supply cap him. But siege tanks are sieging up. He's trying to get his marines here. But what can marines do versus 4 siege tanks? That's actually hard to say. But anyway, I'm ripping through him. I have stim. I have concussor shells. Those marines are fucking useless. I'm ripping through him like fucking shit. Marauders, marines, no way, Jose. 4 siege tanks are plenty enough. I just stim below his command center. He has no. Yes, he has. No, he has some money for another one. Yes, and Mr. Aliado, whatever his fucking name is, leaves the game, and that shows you. Do not ever stick with mass marines versus Terrans. Jesus Christ, don't do it. If you wanna, don't stick with mass marines. The first time you see something that does splash damage, do something else, because that's eventually not working. Oh, look at that. So that happens when a concussive shell blows up on a building, and this is what happens when a barracks blows up. Nice. And look, ooh, that's pretty awesome. Concussive shells hits on a CV, which actually barely survives. Awesome, some other awesome moments. No. So yeah, hopefully this taught you something. Do not ever go mass marines versus Terran. It just doesn't work. Except if the other guys go in mass marauders, and in which case this might work. So yeah, hopefully you like this game, and I will be casting more of my games as I play. And also need to say this was a ladder game, so I did get points for actually beating the son of a bitch. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. So hopefully you would be kind enough to leave a rating and a like. Rating or like, it's the same fucking thing. So yeah, leave a like, comment in the video saying what you think about the strat of the drop strat, and I will see you guys next time. Shall I? Bye.